Yo. Alright, I want to do a video talking about creative stuff because I've gotten a lot of, over the years, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of messages from people who do music, who do, I should probably slow down. From people who do music, from people who want to do comedy, etc. And we recently, seeing as we were recently fired, seeing as we were recently canned from Adult Swim, I figured now would be a good time to talk to you about the meat and potatoes, the logistics, and blah, blah, blah. First of all, before I forget, this is going to be sort of stream of consciousness because I just lifted, so my brain is, the shackles have been taken off my brain so I can fight for America the way I want to right now. Go look up Elliot Earls. It's like Earl spelled like my name is Earl, Elliot Earls. He has a YouTube series, and this is not for regular people to go look up because he's kind of a fag. But no, I'm just kidding. But he's artsy, okay, and this is art world stuff. But if you watch this series, about 30% of it is going to be stuff you can take away for if you do music or if you do video or whatever. It's very useful. It's really good. He's a smart guy. He's the dean. I think he's still the dean of Cranbrook, or the artist in residence at Cranbrook Art Graduate School. So his this is not normie material, but if you're an artist, go check him out because something like 20 to 30% of it is very practical and useful and good, especially when he talks about like money, stuff like that. So anyway, first, this is not going to be organized properly, but first thing would be generally, my general observation is that you should keep, if you find someone who's loyal, loyalty is very valuable. I'm thinking specifically about James Price, who has really stuck beside us like a fucking barnacle, and he's a very solid dude, and he would probably, if we had to rob a bank or something, James Price would probably help out. So I'm just thinking, loyalty is like, it's important. It's more important than one might suspect. It's not going to make you, you're not going to earn $1 million because you have a loyal friend, but it's fucking useful and good. And the other thing is, if you do anything collaborative, if you have people working on your album cover art, or if you have people helping you edit or whatever, if you start to accrue a certain level of popularity, I mean, just think about me. I mean, I know my face is used as for memes, but I only have like 20-something thousand Twitter followers. We've got like 70,000 YouTube subscribers, so our popularity is not high. So the level of popularity that I'm talking about, you don't have to, I'm not talking about when you get like SXE Phil level success. I'm just talking about if you have a reasonable following on SoundCloud or something. There's a lot of weirdos out there. Even if you have 100 followers, you're gonna encounter one or two. There are some fucking weird, damaged, fucked up people who get joy out of throwing a stick between the spokes of your bicycle. Some of them are charismatic and talented, especially in music. I think we noticed this a lot with some music people. There are a lot of weirdos. There are a lot of big egos. People who, if you slight them, if you don't reply to an email or something in time, like I get this on Facebook. I get like 100 plus messages per day, and there are some people I can tell that when I don't reply in like 2 hours, they get so pissed off that they block me on Facebook. They'll ask something like, "Hey man, can I ask some advice for something creative?" And then 2 hours later, I'm blocked. So when you're doing creative stuff in a partnership, okay, if you're doing something with someone else, and in a conceivable legal scenario, they're going to own 50% of the product, or if there's money involved or anything really. If you're connecting your life to someone else's, and to the degree that Charles, Nick, and I have connected our lives, and James Price and Andrew and everybody we work with, if you put your puzzle piece into a puzzle like that and become part of something else, and one of those people is a fucking damaged, fragile weirdo who's going to stab you in the back, or like, you know, take it personally when you don't answer a phone call, or stuff like that. Like, and there are people out there, man, who will decide that they want to fucking grind you with ultimate revenge because you didn't answer a phone call. Like, there are people who will really fuck you like that. And if we were just talking about business, like the business world, or like some regular shit, this might not be that strong of a warning. But when it comes to creative stuff, creative people are like this. Creative people are more, generally they slant more feminine, which means they're more like emotionally unstable. Yeah, they swing from highs to lows, and they hold grudges and shit. So be very careful about who you let in your circle. I'm not saying be paranoid, but like, you know, make sure you vet someone properly before you give them the password to your YouTube account or something like that. What else? Oh yeah. Another thing I've noticed, and this is not, I'm not trying to complain too much. I'm trying to just talk about stuff that might be helpful to you if you're trying to create something. Another thing I've noticed is that there's people who, if you ever listen to Star from the Star and Buck Wild show, he talks about sometimes you have to carry the bags for the man with the plan. And there are kids who are like 17, 18, 21, like young people with no skills who think that they're like going to, who think that they can message someone else like me or like a musician or someone, because I've seen this happen with musicians that I work with who are like really good and have, you know, a big following and have crazy skills. They'll get messages from people who are like, hey man, we're gonna collab and everything's gonna be 50-50 and you're gonna do like, young people can be presumptuous. So if you're young, don't be presumptuous. If you have like 1,000 YouTube subscribers and you're doing something that you've only been doing for like 3 months, it's not like a polished, skillful thing. Don't reach out to people with like crazy aspirations and then take it personally when they don't want to collaborate, if you know what I mean.
This is what you sent. Hey, Dick, this email isn't meant to be read. Avid Dick Show listener since the biggest problem, and this week's show, the part about your comedy career really struck a nerve with me. I'm 19 and a freshman in college, and I've really been struggling with finding a purpose in life. Yeah. On to the point. You can do lip service. People are busy, and they've been arguably more important shit to do. That's why I want to pitch a reboot of The Biggest Problem in the Universe to you.
Ooh, that's right.
And you would want to be involved in what capacity?
I would want to co-host this podcast.
Okay, let's hear it. What is the biggest problem in the universe?
It's an elevator pitch.
Well,
yeah.
The biggest problem in the universe is not enough people doing cool shit these days.
Okay.
I see a bunch of people like just going about their day-to-day routine with not much going on in their lives, and I plan to buck that trend. That was sort of me for a little bit.
Yeah.
But I figure I got the know-how and I got the drive to be the person to go host The Biggest Problem with.
But your problem is not enough people doing cool shit?
Exactly.
What's
That's
cool
a
to
huge
you?
problem.
What would be cool to you?
That 98% of people, and that's a fake statistic, but 98% of people are just going about and they don't have much plan with their lives. They're living day to day.
Yeah.
Well,
what would be cool?
I wanna fix that.
What would be cool? What do you want them to do?
Doing cool shit, it basically entails like following a passion that they may have, like be right now with me calling in to doing a podcast, them going out and doing something they're interested in, and that's cool for them or somebody, people in their lives.
Man,
too many people following their dreams.
I really wish everybody would just stay the fuck home and stop doing anything. You can have all the advances. I'll go back to living in a cave if I could just get everybody to stop fucking around, because it's very annoying.
Well, I hope I'm not being annoying in my pitch right here. I'm being, moderately serious, I figure.
Yeah, but your problem is multiple people. Like, you're not talking about just yourself, right?
I'm talking about everyone. It would benefit everyone to go out and try and follow a passion in their spare time.
Why? Honestly, why?
Because, like, a lot of people just have no direction in their lifetime. Like, they have no direction on where they want to go.
Yeah. Well, what do you think, Sean? I don't know. Is this rebootable? Is this banter rebootable for the series?
Well, I don't know. I mean, you did immediately argue.
I'm just extremely nervous on the mic right now.
Oh, well, that's not going to work. All right,
it gets easier.
We'll see what Reddit thinks, but I'm going to play some voicemails now, all right, man?
I wish more people would do...
Don't apologize. I like your gumption.
Yes.
Oh, thanks so much. That's my pit. That's why I figure I got it. Because I have the ability to go up with, like, I have the ability to go up and just do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can tell.
That's what I'm failing to do right now.
I think you're doing all right. You've got a good problem.
I want people...
You got to do the whole thing, though. Like, go vote it up. You got to really sell it to people.
I apologize.
Well, don't do that. Maddox never did that. Not one time.
Oh, no.